Nearly 8,000 spectators lined the hills at the event at Rebecca Farm to enjoy the most favored phase, cross-country. Allison Springer and her crowd-pleasing partner Arthur finished foot perfect over the perfect footing in the Adequan USEA Gold Cup CIC 3-star division. Crossing the finish line with only 2 time faults, she maintained her lead. In the Smartpak Equine USEA Training 3-day division, Therese Russell and her 14-year-old gelding Dante mastered Endurance Day, finishing phases A through D without fault to keep their lead. Coverage of the 2011 event at Rebecca Farm is brought to you in part by...
Hi, I'm Allison Springer. I always wear my .2 air vest for 3 reasons: safety, comfort, and peace of mind.
The atmosphere at the event at Rebecca Farm is always electric, especially with new and exciting jump complexes lining the foot of the illustrious Spectator Hill. One such complex was the Western Town. New complex was no problem for Allison and Arthur in their first trip to Rebecca Farm, nor was the clamorous crowd.
The footing was great. The course really rode like it walked, which is always a nice thing. So no surprises. It was a great go. I did have to go out for a gallop this morning because he's just been beside himself this whole week. So he's pretty rideable today. It was a lot of fun.
The only complex she thought might require some extra care was the water complex.
It's a whole long line of jumps, and there's a couple places that you just have to be, have your decision made or ride what you feel there. So that was kind of it, but it really rode great. I mean, the horses, I don't know if there are any problems there. The horses seem to just go through and read it well. So it's so stunning to be here and look at mountains all around you and have such extraordinary footing, good course design. I didn't realize until I went out to warm up how many people were up on the hill. Because they kept talking about spectators. I'm like, I don't know where the spectators. I didn't see. I mean, there was people watching dressage, and then I got out. I'm like, holy cow, there are a lot of people out there. So it's, everyone is so friendly and so helpful. It's an amazing event to be at.
Canadian World Equestrian Games team silver medalist Holly Bennett-awad knew the roar of the crowd would propel Gin and Juice to move up the standings. They added only 0.8 time faults to their score.
This is her thing. She comes out, she was actually quiet walking out, which it was odd, but as soon as I jumped one jump, it was like game on, and the crowd applauds, and she gone. It's like land and go. She's like a little Ferrari. My goal was to come out and jump around and actually really try to make time, because with the whole Gold Cup series and that, with your bonus points, and that was a little bit in the back of my mind, and she was foot perfect, really. Very, very bold at that first water, which she usually is, but she was rideable, and it was easy for her, which is perfect prep for Burley. She's going to be very confident, I think, going across the pond.
Back for his second year in a row, Buck Davidson moved into 3rd place with Ballyno Castle RM, and the big atmosphere seemed to help him.
He's only 11. Everybody thinks he's older, but he's gotten ribbons at Badminton, Burley, Kentucky. He's been to Hong Kong. He's been all over the world, and he seems to go better when there's lots of people. It's a fantastic place, and I was 2nd here last year, so I came back to be 3rd. So we still got a little bit more time, and but it's great to be back here.
Sunday's show jumping round will determine the victor of the 2011 event at Rebecca Farm, as well as who claims more valuable points in the Adequan USEA Gold Cup Series.
I think this ride's probably one of the toughest show jumpings in the world. Whereas Kentucky at Rolex, it's big, but it's a massive ring. This is tomorrow's going to be very interesting in the show jumping.
I had a really good show jumper last year, which helped me move up. I don't know where I was, but I was quite far down. But, the one I have here is also very good. But I'm a little too far behind this year. Allison's done a great job. And she's improved that horse's show jumping so much that I know it won't be an issue for her tomorrow.
We'll see. No, I mean, I was a 5'6" railer on this horse for sure. I mean,
She's done a fantastic job. Like, I'm not joking about that.
That is what I have worked so hard to improve, and I used to be so nervous going to the show jumping, like, oh, like you'd pray to get lucky, and you can't, you know, it's nice to get lucky with a rail here or there, but you can't get lucky with a whole show jump round. And so I've really worked very hard on that, and it's been going well, and hopefully we'll just continue on that path tomorrow. So, but it's something I've definitely worked hard on.
In the Smartpak Equine USEA Training 3-day division, Therese Russell and her 14-year-old gelding Dante mastered Endurance Day, finishing phases A through D without fault to keep their lead.
Dante was amazing. He has been so good for the whole thing. He's 14 and he's really finally coming together. He says, Mom, I kind of know what I'm doing now. You could actually let go and let me just, you know, go around the course without you. But no, he was great going into steeplechase and obviously doing rows and tracks first. Rows and tracks, we were out really early, and it was beautiful because it's Montana, of course, and it was cool but going to get warmer, and he was out there enjoying himself. We made it out to steeplechase and did a great job. He had so much fun. We did our cross country and he was amazing. They gave us so many great learning opportunities. They were able to have us do a course walk. They talked us through the 10-minute halt. Karen O'Connor, can you not believe that? And her famous groom. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Then they were funny and witty and told stories that were hilarious. But yeah, I actually was having a blast doing all the extra stuff.